morning and welcome back to my channel. It is 5:48 in the morning and do not be fooled. This does not happen like pretty much ever, but I'm trying to make it a habit again because I need it. I feel like it gets a lot easier once the weather's warm, but the whole point of this, not to be productive, getting up before the boys so I can have like intimate one-on-one time with the Lord. I've been feeling the invitation to do that, been feeling him asking me to do that, and I've just been ignoring it for like 2 months straight. So we're making it happen. I have 2 early risers, and also usually they just like, it's like they know when I'm awake, so we'll see how much time we get. But I'm gonna drink some water, make a coffee, and then we're gonna park our butts on the couch and do our time. But welcome to the vlog. Just wanted to introduce it while the house was still quiet. While my espresso machine heats up, I'm gonna put away some dishes and then we'll go. Almost forgot cannot forget to put on some eye patches. Let me open it. Okay, and then we'll go change your diaper, okay? Okay. My simple breakfast, just 3 sausage links. We bought like a huge pack from Costco, hash brown, and this Greek yogurt, which 20 grams of protein, which I knew that Greek yogurt was high in protein, but I feel like 20 grams is a lot for this tiny little cup. So high protein but super simple breakfast is the goal. It's so funny slash like amazing to me how the Lord speaks when you pay attention, like when you really pay attention. So this is gonna sound silly, I'm sure, to most people, but we got this little I just show this to the camera real quick. We got this little weather tracker. Oh, and it says, what is the weather today? And you can put a little circle in it. And Bellamy, oh thank you, ice cream. Wow, thank you, Bubba. Oh, thank you. Bellamy was standing in the playroom and he said, is it sunny? And I said, no, it's not sunny, it looks cloudy. And I'm standing right next to him. He said, no, it's sunny. And I'm like looking outside.
Delicious.
Delicious. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm looking outside and it literally looks overcast and gray. And I'm like, no, it's not sunny, it's cloudy. I said, see, the sun's not out. And he said, it is. And I crouched down because he said, look. He's like, look, it is sunny. And it's still, from where I'm standing, it's still gray and overcast, like even right now. But like, I crouched down to his level and the sun is shining through the clouds. It just isn't bright enough that it's not shining like on the ground. It doesn't look sunny outside, but the sun is right there. It's upside down ice cream. Oh man, sorry.
It's okay.
And so I just was like, literally I crouched down next to him. I said, oh, you're right, the sun is out. I just needed to get on your level. And it was like the Holy Spirit in my heart just was like, yeah, you do. Like, how many times do I miss stuff spiritually because I don't know how to be like a child in my faith? And like, how many times do I miss God's voice or miss God like speaking just because I don't have that like childlike faith and childlikeness in me? And just to like get back down on the perspective of a child and simplify things, like how we love people, how we show up for people, how quickly we forgive, just everything about how children are is like how we are supposed to be. It's like, you're so right, like the sun is right there. I just was not looking from a childlike perspective. And I actually just read some scripture, I think it's in Matthew 18, and it was in my commentary on the bottom part of the Bible. It literally said, it was like, the Bible is calling us to have childlike faith, not childish. Childlike is like free and easy to trust and easy to hope and easy to believe and easy to obey and just like free-spirited and joyful. They don't worry about what people think. They don't have fear of man, and that's what God calls us to. Listen, today you didn't even know, did you?
No.
You're so special to me, and I love you.
You.
When you told me about the sun, it did something special in my heart.
What did you do?
It was something that God's voice was telling me. All because of you. So thank you. Beanie. Oh, we can't do magnetiles in their little fort.
Maybe it would help with the deception.
I chase you, little feet. Little feet. We're gonna get dressed and go outside because the sun is actually shining and it wasn't supposed to. Get bundled up and go on a bike ride, and then I will kind of like actually start the vlog. I just have wanted to be really present with the boys this morning. They've just kind of demanded that. But I will say I'm on day 2 of trying to wake up before the boys, and the last 2 days I did, and it has made a massive difference in like my patience level and just like how I show up as a mom. I was just feeling so burnt out, and even though I was still spending time in the Word and still getting that time in while they were awake, I just needed like that alone time. So that's been really fruitful. But I'm gonna get bundled up, we're gonna go on a bike ride, and then we will actually touch on the content of this vlog, which is spring cleaning / doing things that I have not been wanting to do that need to get done before the weather gets nice. Alright, it is officially quiet time, so let's see how long this lasts. Belly's awake, Theo's asleep, but he does not take long naps. I made myself a little afternoon latte. The art is cutie. Lunch, we went on a bike ride, we're good. My whole point of this video is that I wanted to go through little areas. I wanted to be very realistic about like purging and cleaning and organizing your home, because if you are a stay-at-home mom, I will watch a video and I'll get so inspired. I'm like, wow, that person purged their whole house in one day. And then I will be so grumpy with my family for needing things like food and like just basic care when that's my job. And I'm like, I'm getting irritated at you for an unrealistic expectation of mine. So silly to get irritated when like, of course I'm not gonna be able to purge and clean my whole home in one day when I'm also a full-time caretaker of 2 young children who need me for everything. So this is my realistic way to do it. I've done this like several times. I made a little list and I just work through categories. Gonna go through and work through. And it's just so much more doable for me. I feel like a lot of people have a similar brain to me, as it's like things can feel really overwhelming, and putting them down on a piece of paper and like setting timers and doing things like that really help. I'm gonna start with this bathroom cabinet. let me show you what we're looking at here. This is our downstairs bathroom, which is the bathroom everybody uses. And there's just no rhyme or reason to it. I think I've just always said, well, we don't use it. And it's like, yeah, I do. I'm in here a lot. And I have a lot of my stuff down here because I get ready down here sometimes. So we're going to go through. And this mirror is so nostalgic. There's my camera. For me, because I used it every day to get ready when I was postpartum with Theo. So obviously the goal is to donate as much as possible, but I don't like to donate stuff that people are not going to buy. So if it's trash, it's trash. The real question is, do I really need 2 travel makeup things? Little empty, not being used shelves that I guarantee you I have a space that needs a storage solution that we will probably use those for. Fun fact, I have had this hair straightener. I don't even know if Paul Mitchell still makes hair tools. You guys will have to comment and let me know if you remember the era of Paul Mitchell. It was like in every salon, all that the salons were using was Paul Mitchell hairspray, Paul Mitchell tools. And my mom bought this Paul Mitchell straightener. It's literally been in my life probably definitely for at least like 13 years. At least. Still works like a charm, but you won't ever catch me straightening my hair. So I'm like, do I need to keep this? I feel like I have to. Don't take notes from me. My nose is itching. Alright, I had to go back upstairs and put Theo back to sleep, but he did go back to sleep, which is a big deal. So we have this little old school medicine cabinet that I emptied out and just kept what we actually use. I have my perfume, Austin's perfume, just some like random products. And then we do sometimes, like I said, we keep a lot of our basics down here because I feel like when we're getting ready and running out the door, it's nice to have. So like I have a drawer over here. So I have like my skincare headband, my deodorant, my hairbrush. Austin's drawer is over here with his stuff. That's all trash. Those shelves I'm saving. I'm donating that hair curler. Found these jars of paint in there. I have so much room. So like here's my period products, and then back there are some extra toiletry bags. We're not gonna really probably use that shelf. And down here we have my organized first aid box, my makeup bag, Austin's daily hair products, and then this is just like extra replacement things, pregnancy tests, hair dryer, and then hair tools up here. Obviously this vanity is very old school and like old and rickety, and they spray painted it black and then I painted it green. It's a whole mess, but it's organized so we can check that off the list. All right, now we're gonna do an area that literally drives me crazy and stresses me out every day. It's probably just like this in every house, but I honestly, we need to just redo this solution, the storage solution. So I want to move this coat rack to this wall so that when you walk in, it's not just clutter, but we've got like, truthfully, shoe rack that we kind of use but have too many shoes for. We would need like 2 more of those. Hat and glove basket, a bike, Austin's basketball bag, kids' shoes, my shoes. There's junk everywhere. Like truly it needs some help. The boys are waking up. Theo's eating his lunch. Belly's still working on waking up, so I'm gonna see what I can get done before I'm needed. Look at what was under the entry table. Yeah, you're right. Unfortunately, I've reached that point where I'm having like massive regret of starting a project. But I know it will get done. And I know it's not a big deal. So I'm trying to push through. Time to go through the boys' shoe basket. Alright, this is probably not going to be, again, impressive to you guys, but you know how it is when you live in a space, you notice things. And like, this is not the most beautiful entryway or anything, but it's more functional. So I majorly purged their shoes, so they each have one pair of sneakers, one pair of like dirty boots, rain boots, and then church shoes. And then these are just shoes that like we're wearing pretty much 24/7 right now. Completely cleaned out and emptied these drawers. That's our key basket slash important mail basket. And that's it. I wiped everything down. We swept out from underneath it. And then I cleaned out this little section with our coats, Austin's work boots. That's a hat basket. And then this is Bean's leashes and things like that. And it's cleaner, more functional. There's less stuff jammed in such a small space, and then I got so many things to donate and so many things to throw away. So that's 2 spaces done. I don't really think I'm gonna have time to move on to another space just yet. It's the next day, but we're still moving right along. I am going to organize my little cart of craft stuff that I have for the boys. I don't think it'll take me that long, but I just want to go through and make sure I'm not hanging on to anything that we're not going to use. Kind of condense it a little bit, and if possible, I have a whole empty drawer in here in this hutch. Whole empty drawer in this hutch that I could put stuff in. But yeah, my goal, it's like so sunny out today, so honestly, and my kids are with my mom so that I could get some editing done and get some work done, but the sun is out, so I really want to utilize my time today and actually get out in the sun and be enjoying like the beautiful weather, but I also really want to be diligent in getting things done in my house. So we're gonna do a little spring cleaning today, but also do some, normal tidying up in life things. Whenever I'm purging an area, I have like a pile of trash, a pile of donations, and a pile of keep. So I think I really liked having this caddy as our art organizer for a while. Like, it's nice as a go thing, but long story short, these parts are too deep for the crayons, so they all fall to the bottom. It's really hard for the kids to get them out. They can't see what they're grabbing. Unfortunately, as much as I love this and it's so cute, I just think that I might find a better way to store our markers and things. And I actually already have an idea because I have another basket that I'm not currently using. This busy book, I'm so debating on getting rid of. It's one of those like Velcro things that you can get on Amazon that everybody has. We just don't do it that often, and there's so many little pieces to it, but maybe if I can find all the pieces, we will keep it. Okay, learning book. This is trash. This is trash. This drawing pad we lost the pen for. There's not really a reason for me to have a bunch of these Water Wow books laying around, but I do feel like Theo might be at an age where he would really like those. To get pretty serious about homeschool this coming fall, I think, is when I will really start to try to buckle down and get things. So it felt so good to donate a bunch of stuff yesterday and just kind of go through things. I'm just in such a spring cleaning mode. My whole goal is to make it to where our house is very easily maintainable for the summertime, because I do not want to be stuck inside just doing house chores. So I'm really trying to just like plug away and get things done. That way I have some good systems in place by the time that the warm weather is here for good, because I know I will be so bummed out if I have to be inside more than usual. It's always good to go through this stuff because I feel like we collect so much unnecessary junk throughout the year. I think that's why everyone just loves spring cleaning so much, because it just finally gives you the chance to catch up and get rid of all the junk that you did collect somehow. This feels so much better. This is just like a random craft supplies like paintbrushes, stickers, and things. These are homeschool learning things, Play-Doh, activity books, / our little scavenger hunt. This is his science experiment stuff. So that's way more condensed. This is all trash. This is all getting donated. And then I did end up filling up this drawer. This is like my craft stuff, so bracelet kits, washi tape. And then I reorganized this. I condensed this and donating like all my cookbooks. I just have this. This is our new marker storage, which I think is so much easier. Coloring books, paint supplies. And yeah, it's just like a lot more condensed, which is what I was going for. This is stuff that needs placed around the house. So now I have 2 more empty baskets I can utilize in other areas. And then these all need to go down into our gift bag reuser thingy organizer that I have.
Just a little bit. I'll text you in a few.
Okay, it's the next day. It's actually the morning. It's a really rainy, cozy morning, so the boys are doing a sensory bin, and I'm going to use this opportunity to purge another area of my house. I think we're going to do this cabinet behind me and maybe some kitchen cabinets, and we will see what it looks like as of right now. Okay, as of right now, super chaotic. Definitely needs some purging. I love you. Okay, this looks so much better, and look how much more room I have. So we have like our nuts, bars, crackers, fruit, potatoes and onions, chips and rice. This is hosting dishes / like silverware. These are all like snack cups and bowls, paper plates. We've got all that extra space, and then I cleaned up this side too. So those are all coffee cups / like solo cups for when people come over, beans, breastfeeding stuff that I'm not using right now. I realized that I did not record an outro to this vlog, but I'm still very much spring cleaning. This is only just a couple sections of my house that I was able to tackle. If you guys are spring cleaning right now and you have any tips, please leave a comment below for me, because I will take all the tips. But just remember, I feel like I'm trying to remind myself that taking care of my home is not a burden. It is such a gift to have a home to take care of, and I try to look at it as my way of saying thank you to the Lord for giving us a home and giving me so many things to care for. So I want to take very good care of them, instead of it being this thing where I'm like, man, I always have stuff to do, I always have stuff to clean and stuff to organize. Looking at it as a blessing definitely helps. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and felt encouraged by something. Make sure you go out of your way today to make someone feel extra special, because they are. I love you guys. I will see you in the next video.